Introduction: the strategic pivot that will transform your business. If you're holding this book, you've likely reached a critical juncture in your business journey. You've poured your heart, soul, and resources into building something meaningful. You have a quality product, a dedicated team, and a vision you believe in. Yet despite your best efforts, you find yourself stuck in a cycle of diminishing returns, working harder than ever while watching others achieve what seems like effortless success. This book represents a fundamental turning point. What you're about to discover will challenge everything you've been taught about business competition. The traditional mindset of beat your competitors at all costs has become a dangerous trap that consumes resources, drains energy, and leads to burnout. There is a better way, a smarter, more sustainable path to growth that leverages rather than fights against the market forces that shape our economy. What this book will do for you. This is not just another business book filled with theoretical concepts. This is a practical playbook designed to deliver tangible results. By implementing the strategies within these pages, you will stop wasting resources on battles you can't win and start investing in opportunities that matter. Gain immediate access to established customer bases and distribution channels. Leverage existing trust and credibility that would take years to build on your own. Transform your weaknesses into strategic advantages through powerful alliances. Build a sustainable business model that grows through collaboration rather than constant competition. The "if you can't beat them, join them" philosophy isn't about surrender. It's about supreme confidence. It's the recognition that your unique strengths represent missing pieces in someone else's success puzzle. By learning to identify these complementary relationships and build strategic bridges, you position yourself for growth that would be impossible through competition alone. How to use this book. Each chapter in this book follows a specific structure designed for maximum practical application. 1. Core concept, the fundamental principle we'll explore. 2. Diagnostic questions, tools to help you assess your current situation. 3. Case studies, real-world examples of the principle in action. 4. Action framework, step-by-step guidance for implementation. 5. Chapter, summary, key takeaways and preparation for what's next. I encourage you to engage actively with the material, complete the exercises, answer the questions honestly, and work through the framework systematically. The greatest insights will come not just from reading, but from doing. The business landscape has fundamentally changed. The rules that governed success in previous decades no longer apply. What hasn't changed is the opportunity for those who understand how to work with rather than against the currents of the market. Your journey towards smarter growth begins now. Part 1. The mindset shift from competitor to collaborator. Chapter 1. Letting go of the warrior mentality. Why fighting harder isn't working. The business world loves warrior metaphors. We talk about battling competitors, conquering markets, and fighting for customers. This language isn't just rhetorical, it shapes how we think about business strategy. We've been conditioned to see the marketplace as a battlefield where only the strongest survive. This chapter will help you understand why this warrior mentality has become counterproductive and how shifting to a collaborator mindset can unlock unprecedented growth. The high cost of business warfare. Before we can embrace a new approach, we must understand what's wrong with the old one. The competitive warrior mindset comes with significant hidden costs that often go unexamined. The resource drain assessment. Take a moment to conduct this honest audit of your business. 1. Marketing competition. What percentage of your marketing budget is spent trying to steal customers from competitors rather than creating new value? 2. Feature wars. How much development time is consumed by adding features simply to match or beat competitors rather than solving real customer problems. 3. Price competition. To what extent have you been forced to lower prices or increase value without corresponding cost savings due to competitive pressure? 4th, talent competition. What resources have you expended recruiting and retaining employees in competitive talent markets? Most business leaders find that they're spending 40 to 60% of their resources on competitive activities that don't actually create new value in the marketplace. This is the warrior tax, the steep price we pay for seeing business as warfare. Case study: the ride-sharing wars. Consider the infamous battle between Uber and Lyft. Over a 5-year period, these companies spent billions of dollars competing for drivers and passengers through subsidies and incentives. Uber alone lost over $25 billion during this period. While this competition benefited consumers in the short term, it created unsustainable business models and burned through capital that could have been invested in innovation, safety improvements, or new services. The companies eventually shifted toward collaboration with other ecosystems, integrating with public transit systems, partnering with rental car companies, and building API connections to other platforms. These collaborative moves proved more profitable and sustainable than direct competition. The psychology of scarcity versus abundance. The warrior mentality stems from a scarcity mindset. The belief that success is a zero-sum game where your gain must come from someone else's loss. This chapter will help you transition to an abundance mindset that recognizes how collaboration can create new value for all participants. Diagnostic. Questions identifying your mindset. Answer these questions to assess whether you're operating from scarcity or abundance. 1. When I see a competitor succeed, my first thought is, oh, they're taking business that should be mine, scarcity. Oh, they've found a market need I might also serve, abundance too. When considering potential partnerships, I worry most about, oh, giving up too much value or control, scarcity. Oh, missing opportunities to create new value, abundance. 3. My business strategy focuses primarily on protecting what I have from competitors, scarcity, finding new ways to create and deliver value, abundance. There's no right or wrong answer. This is about awareness. Most successful collaborators begin with scarcity thinking but consciously train themselves toward abundance, the strategic benefits of collaboration. Shifting from competitor to collaborator isn't just philosophically appealing, it delivers concrete strategic advantages. 1. Accelerated learning curve. When you collaborate with established players, you gain access to hard-won knowledge and experience without paying the tuition of failure yourself. 2. Resource multiplication. Strategic partnerships allow you to achieve scale and capabilities far beyond what your current resources would permit. 3. Risk reduction. Entering new markets or developing new offerings becomes significantly less risky when you have partners who already understand the landscape. 4. Innovation. Acceleration. The intersection of different perspectives, skills, and resources often sparks innovation that wouldn't occur in isolation. Action framework. Beginning your mindset. Complete this exercise to start implementing the collaborator mindset. 1. Identify your warrior tendencies. List 3 areas where you're currently engaged in head-to-head competition. For each, estimate the resources, time, money, attention being consumed. 2. Reframe 1 competitive relationship. Choose one competitor and brainstorm how they might become a collaborator. What complementary strengths do you have? What shared customers or challenges could you address together? 3. Schedule a collaboration audit. Block 2 hours next week to systematically examine your business for collaboration opportunities. We'll build on this in subsequent chapters. The transition from warrior to collaborator begins with recognizing that the most successful businesses today aren't those that defeat their competitors, but those that build the most valuable networks of relationships. Chapter 1. Highlight. The traditional competitive warrior mindset consumes resources without creating new value. By shifting to a collaborator mindset grounded in abundance thinking, you unlock opportunities for accelerated growth, risk reduction, and innovation that would be impossible through competition alone.